Hello everyone, welcome to your MBBS guide, The Horizon. Today we will be talking about physiology, how to read physiology. Before coming to MBBS, you all must have heard about Canon, review for physiology. But can you understand just a review book before reading a conceptual book like Guyton? There are so many questions in our head. I will try to answer some of them. First, talking about Guyton. Guyton is a very conceptual book. You cannot understand physiology if you will not read Guyton. You need to read Guyton and develop a habit of reading books like Guyton. It is more of a storytelling book. I will be discussing about two ways by which we can remember different segments of physiological topics. First, talking about small topics like hematology, nerve muscle physiology, endocrinology, digestive system, reproductive system, and the smaller topics except CVS and CNS. What we will do to understand and remember these topics. The easiest way is to prepare notes. Relatively, it is short. You can easily prepare notes from these topics after giving 2 or 3 readings. Then it will become very easy for you to revise these topics just before the exams, and even if you fail to answer the questions of CVS and CNS that you will, then also you will get marks due to these small topics. You can use just an example of endocrinology. In this topic, we need to understand about many hormones, remember the action of each one of them, and you will just be confused when you will read all of them. You cannot revise it multiple times from Guyton because it has given in very elaborated form. Just prepare notes from them, write the name of the hormone and action of each of them. If you are reading hormones like insulin and glucagon, just prepare your notes in Russian format so that it becomes easy for you to understand the function of it. Just before your exams, you can refer to these notes and it will become easy for you to revise. You will not waste your time during your exams to prepare answer. You will have a rough idea how to write answer to these questions. The time that you will save from these small topics, that time you can invest in your larger topics like CVS and CNS. Talking about CVS, how to remember CVS. If you will see Guyton, CVS is explained in many pages. You cannot read all those pages multiple times. If you will go on reading, you will just waste your time and you will remember nothing. So how to remember it? The only solution that I found to this question was prepare questions from that topic. How to prepare questions? So that you are reading a topic under CVS, let's say BP, blood pressure. Many subtopics are given under that one heading. You cannot remember each one of them. So just above the subtopic, write the question that is answered in that topic. I will share you a PDF of all the questions that I made for each subtopic in CVS. You can just develop an idea how to make questions. Then it will become easy for you to read it multiple times. Believe me, I revise CVS from Guyton 3 to 4 times just before the exams by this question technique. It can help you also. After reading Guyton, preparing question, preparing notes, if you get time, then go on reading Canon. There are some questions that are dealt specifically in SGT classes. Those questions are taken from Canon. The answer to these questions you can find in Guyton, but the questions are taken from Canon. How to read Canon? The answer is SGT classes. In your SGT classes, take your Canon book. When the teacher is dealing with a question, he will be telling you about Canon, that this answer is given in this paragraph or this paragraph. Just read there only and prepare notes from that. You need not revise the whole Canon read because it's not possible for you to read both the books in this much time limit. But at least to improve your performance, you can read whatever topics it dealt in SGT classes. For CNS, Canon is not an option, it's a compulsion. You have to read Canon for CNS because some of the topics that are not given in Guyton are covered in Canon and vice versa. You have to follow both the methods, preparing question and preparing notes. For the larger topics like function of cerebellum, special diseases like Parkinson's disease that are dealt as linker cases in many, it will become easy for you to revise it multiple times, and these are a kind of shortcut questions that you will get in your university papers or sessional. The tracts, ascending and descending tracts, about which you will be reading in physiology and anatomy, it's the common topic. If you have prepared notes in anatomy already, need not prepare notes in physiology separately. Just revise and correlate both the subjects for CNS and CVS. It will become easy for you to understand the topic in a better way. For CNS, first you can read Guyton, then only go for Ganong. Without reading Guyton, you cannot understand what Ganong says. Now the question comes, we are reading Guyton, Ganong, preparing note, but is it possible to remember information from these many sources or to revise when our exam comes? Yes, it is possible. If you read all the topics in a very specific format right from your first day, then it will become easy for you to revise. But what will you do if you have not read properly? The option is Triple MP. It's an exam preparatory manual that we follow in Manipal. It has given the least information that you can write in your exam papers and fetch at least 50% marks. So even if it's not easy to revise a particular topic from book, or you haven't prepared notes for that particular topic, just go on reading Triple NP. It is better to have something rather than nothing, but only if you have not prepared. And even before 1 or 2 days just before your unis, you cannot revise everything. You don't feel like revising everything, then also you can read Triple NP. Hope this will help and make physiology comparatively easy. Thank you. Stand up and take one more step towards your goal. Thank you and have a nice day. Best of luck.